strong possibility that international humanitarian law has been violated in a manner that could amount to war crimes.
Grave violation of human rights, war crimes, ethnic cleansing and state terror.
Massacres and a genocide being carried out
to exterminate the Palestinians.
Racist and criminal mentality.
The massacre and genocide continue.
Turn now to the resolution upon which this Council will soon vote. The text denounces Israel, denies its right to self-defense, and disregards Hamas war crimes. We ask, why does this Council refuse to say that which was said only 2 weeks ago by the Palestinian ambassador himself? In an extraordinary moment of candor, Ambassador Qureshi admitted on Palestinian television July 9th that, quote, each and every Palestinian missile launched against Israeli civilians constitutes a crime against humanity. That, by contrast, Israel's own response actions in Gaza, quote, follow the legal procedures because, as Hamas admitted on television, the Israelis warned them to evacuate their homes before the bombardment, he said. But, however, quote, as for the missiles launched from our side, we never warn anyone about where these missiles are about to fall or about the operations we carry out. And so, can any UN entity or any individual be truly for human rights when they refuse to say that which the Palestinian ambassador said himself? Is it possible that the true purpose of this session is to silence the true victims and voices of human rights around the world by deflecting attention from the world's worst abuses? And we ask all those who embrace hypocrisy and double standards, if in the past year you did not cry out when thousands of protesters were killed and injured by Turkey, Egypt and Libya, when more victims than ever were hanged by Iran, women and children in Afghanistan were bombed, whole communities were massacred in South Sudan, hundreds in Pakistan were killed by jihadist terrorist attacks, 10,000 Iraqis were killed by terrorists.
There's a point of order. So I don't see that we have a reason to come and discuss other issues relating to human rights situations in other different countries.
The Speaker will continue along the same lines if the Speaker is not stopped.
It's inconceivable that an organization, an NGO, should be able to come to this Council to distract us with the little time we have to debate an issue which is of such crucial importance as the genocide being committed currently against the Palestinian.
We're used to hearing this non-governmental organization creating divisions among the speakers and speaking out of turn. I hope the Speaker will no longer be allowed to continue his statement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Let the world note that at a session purportedly on Palestinian human rights, the government of Syria objected for us to mention the 1,800 Palestinians that they starved and murdered.